Hi all, welcome to the team of the group stage Europa League predictions. Of course, as we covered the Champions League last night for Europa League, we have to cover that as well. So hopefully you find this useful. As always guys, let me know in the comments down below who you fancy for a team of the group stage card from the Europa League. Smash likes as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at TOTGS Legend. All the links are down below for playlists in the channel and social media links as always. And remember, the Europa League predictions could be separate, so we might have two, but be aware. Rulli, kind of a good shout, 18 saves, 4 clean sheets and 1 card. It could be very, very appealing for the BBVA, and Sociedad in general could have tons, so be aware of that. Isagio, 3 assists for Braga. Bit of a punt really, but he's been very solid for what I've saw from Braga, and I feel they might have a couple in team in the group stage cards if we get a Europa League. If it's combined, then he won't get enough heal. But Laurenti, he should get in with his 3 goals and 2 clean sheets. It says 2 clean sheets, and I'm sure he's got 4, but I'll have to dig down the stats. I'm sure it's 4 clean sheets he has, but either way, he's been absolutely astounding for the team. Ivanovic, 1 goal, 1 clean sheet. Bit let down maybe on the stats, but he is an outside punt really, and someone I could fancy, but maybe avoided if we get a combined one, so be aware of that. He's a funny card. I think this is maybe why he didn't get an inform a couple of weeks ago. It's because he's getting held out for this. Maciello, 1 goal and 1 clean sheet. There's Goossens as well, who scored a screamer against Everton. But Maciello has been very solid and just composed, and he has a good shout for maybe getting one for what I've seen. But time will tell, of course, with what they do with Europa League. As I said, it's all just kind of touch and go. But Calhanoglu, we'll just say Hakan. We can never ever, nobody can say his name. But 1 goal, 3 assists. Been very impressive for AC. Showed good form in Europe, which is kind of crazy. Milinkovic Savic, which is in my opinion a harder name to say, but I can nail it first time. He's got 2 goals, 1 assist. Been very impressive for Lazio. 2 or 3 players, to be honest, could get in from a Europa League perspective. Canales, best player in the Europa League for what I've seen stats wise. For like an overall, like if you wanted to go from rating wise, but just 5 assists, completely perfection. Rigoni, another guy who I would have thought I would have had higher stats for a return, but 6 goals, 1 assist, been very, very impressive for Zenit in the Europa League. And we'll get in Kikor's another guaranteed pile, 5 goals, 1 assist. Will be probably well received actually, a nice card actually. And Andre Silva been very impressive in Europe with 6 goals. Could go part of the Europa League, or if they do a combined, he would probably get in. There's probably the 4 combined guys that would get in would be the 4 that I've just, the last 4 I mentioned. Keita, 20 saves, 3 clean sheets for Östersunds. They're going to get a couple cards either way, and I feel he's been the most impressive of the team. Kind of helped them massively in keeping them get into the last 32. So fair play to Östersund and Keita in general, but the whole team have been awesome. Kalita, 4 clean sheets for Red Bull Salzburg. They're going to get a couple cards. I feel he's one of the standout options. Could be a nice card really, actually, if he's a gold card. I'm not sure what they would give for a rating, that's the biggest question. Fran Sergio, 4 goals for Braga. He is probably the most guaranteed from the Braga team to get in a team in the group stage card. As I said, I think he would get combined if they were to do it. So this would make it interesting what would happen in this circumstance. Godos, 2 goals, 1 assist. Cam striker, I'm sure that striker is what 100% he plays, but he's been pretty consistent and deserves a card really. Would make a fun looking striker. Farfan, 3 goals, 1 assist. Be an upgrade on that in form. I believe he's been playing right mid for what I saw. Right wing. So see what happens with him. Walcott, 2 goals, 2 assists. Been pretty consistent. Arsenal's going to get 1 either way. They might even get 2. I feel Walcott's probably one of the more guaranteed shouts just due to stats. Then Salcido, you've also got Immobile as well. Salcido, 2 goals, 2 assists. Deserves a lot of credit for what he's done in Europa League and under-regarded at times. Bertrand Traore, for me, deserves a shout. He's been very, very consistent for Lyon in Europe with 3 goals, 40 assists, but turns out he's not, which is quite interesting. But either way, 3 goals, very consistent performances in each of his games, and for me deserves a nice little boost on that in form. Ilicic, 2 goals, 2 assists, been equally impressive. Gomez is another one from Atalanta. Could be fun and games to be had for Atalanta. How many special cards they get? Nice has been another team. Balotelli, 4 goals, 1 assist. Player also has 4 goals, 1 assist. So be very wary that they could pick for either or. But Balotelli, for what I've seen, has higher overall match ratings if they take that into account. So be fully prepared and aware of that. Adri's always does well in Europa League. He's got 4 goals, 1 assist. Despite the team, they probably would need to win for this card to potentially happen. So he'd maybe need a couple goals just to kind of cement his spot if they do a combined. And then De Boer, he has been equally impressive with 3 goals and 1 assist for Red Bull Salzburg and getting them through. And as I said, for me, there's plenty of shouts that could get in from Salzburg, but the main two Car and De Boer for me. But as I've said from the get-go, I don't know if, and also when I did it last night, I don't know if this is going to be combined or 2 separate ones, so be fully aware and prepared for what to expect. If I was asked to do a combined, I'd actually be struggling for this, but hopefully you find this useful, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Team of the Group Stage. This will be released, I would imagine, on Friday. So special thanks as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at TOTGS Legend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, I'll catch you all later.